This is probably an unpopular opinion, but I'm going to say it anyways. I get really frustrated sometimes because I see a lot of things on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or wherever, and it's talking about healing from abuse, and 90% of it is about women being abused by men. Though everything I read is true, and though everything that I read is on point and factual, it just brings up this issue with me that abuse does not discriminate. When you're constantly narrowing it down to one population, even if it is statistically the higher population, you are indirectly invalidating all the other populations that go through this. Because whether we want to admit it or not, or whether we want to stand up for men or not, the reality is men get abused too. But even still to that, it's not just discriminated to romantic relationships. What about men that get emotionally abused in their work environment from their other male bosses? Let's also not forget about the women that abuse other women in the friendship circle. You know those toxic women. What about men or women that were abused by their moms? Whether we want to acknowledge this or not, whether it's a small population or not, it doesn't matter, but men do get abused by women. Men can also get abused by their male partners. Women can get abused by their female partners. Why are we not using phrases like when people are healing from toxic relationships, or when people are done with abuse, they're not bitter, they're just done, or when people are this, or when survivors are this? If abuse doesn't discriminate, then your motivation to heal others should not discriminate either. And you're talking to somebody who the majority of his clients are female. 84% of my followers are female. But I still have clients in the other populations. Men abused by men, men abused by women, women abused by women. I already know that statistically speaking, it's more women being abused by men. So I get that. However, if your first instinct is to come at me in the comments and bring that back up, even though I've already addressed it, you're still missing the point of my message. So just in case, I'll reiterate. Abuse does not discriminate. It doesn't discriminate against gender, and it also doesn't discriminate just in romantic relationships. Some of the worst emotional abuse that I've ever gone through actually wasn't just in my romantic relationship. It was in a work relationship. I've been bullied by one of my ex's family members. There's no such thing as discrimination and abuse whatsoever. That's the message that I'm trying to portray. And don't come at me with stupid comments. I'm not in the mood. Peace and love.